Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Literature Club. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Literature. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Gosh, darn it. Well, I'll leave it like that. Whatever. Welcome back. Now, last time we left off while we were making our poem. Poem for the Literature Club. So we want to impress one of these three ladies here. Monica's missing. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know, I don't know. This game is weird. So, okay. Last time I don't know if I asked last time, but like, you can appeal to one of these girls, and then something, you know, interesting happens. You know what I mean? But I think I'm gonna just read all the words, and then I'm just gonna choose the one I like most from all of them. You know? Because what better way to see which girl fits better to me than doing what I like, you know? So eternity, love. So what I would put in a poem, what would be foremost put in a? I think no, eternity doesn't really. Wonderful. Talking about how wonderful the life is. Oh, cool! Wait, so that means appeal to Sayori. Okay. Universe. Okay. So, Yuri. Philosophy. Disoriented games. Philosophy. Oh shit, Yuri. You know what? Why not? Okay, we're getting a lot of Yuris. Jeez. Okay. Anime. Yeah. God. Wait, what? Natsuki. I know I forgot her name. Okay. Uncontrollable defeat. Yeah, defeat. Fireflies. Time. Good, that's a good move. Calm? Question. Some of the questions you read. Yeah, thank you. Empty. Kawaii! Yeah! Hells yeah! Climax. Okay. Marshmallow. You know why not? Marshmallows. I like marshmallows. Romance. Yeah! Ooh, romance. Incapable. Okay. Bouncy. What? Okay. Judgment. Yeah. Insight. Pure. Yeah, why not? Play. Nature. Yeah, nature. Unending? Cry. Lust. Email. What? Email? Okay, that's the weirdest letter. Letter. Ah, get it, cause it's yeah, letter. Get it? Awesome! Definitely awesome. Secretive. I think we got a lot of ones that Yuri liked. Hi, Edward. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Edward. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh shit! Oh my god! Wait. How do you... Is that correct? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh shit, sorry. It was yeah, okay, I got it. Maybe you should have put an O there and an A maybe at one of those, you know, just hint at that, because I honestly thought it was like or like you know, something like that. Okay, whatever. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Edward always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Hells yeah, I do. He helps me with... I mean, technically everybody does. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. I read that correctly, did I? Okay, whatever. I'll just go. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So wait, what? Do I help her with what shit? Whatever, okay, I guess. Sayori, that's because your mom... That's because your mom is so messy, it's distracting. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Edward can become good friends too. Sayori. Oh shit, that was me. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird sensation she just put me into. Of course she did! That little bitch! Uh-oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? But wait, Sayori. Me? Oh, shit. I have to look at the fucking name there, because my character doesn't pop up. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Well, what is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation! Ah! Hey, don't worry about it. Of course, that's classic. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. True. It'll make me happy no matter what. Okay, I mean, no matter what. Debatable. Because it could be a knife to the face. You know? Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out the book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't really read. Usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. This is... wait, shit! Is it because of the poem that we're talking to her more? Because, like, she seems to be in a setter. Okay, interesting. This is... how is this girl accidentally being so cute? How? She even picked out a book she didn't like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case! I expected my fucking mouth to talk like a normal fucking person. But that doesn't seem to be the case! I wonder how my mic is like peaking at this point. Is this good? Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. And I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. For her manga? Does she want to show me some? I'll be interested. I'm really curious. I'm really curious to talk to you. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Okay. I catch a glimpse. Oh, the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. What? Oh, more than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. The music changed. What? Okay. Oh, okay. Very cheerful. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks around. Fuck. She sneaks another glance at me, and their eyes met for. And her eyes meet. Fuck. She sneaks another glance at me, and their eyes meet for a split second. The dot. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Yeah, bullshit. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can sense that too. Yeah. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable! It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Okay. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Illuminati. All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. What the fuck? And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Wow, okay. Are you sure you didn't spoil anything already? That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Hit you hard. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Edward? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. Fuck me sideways. She's into kinky shit. No! She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Yeah, When horrible things happen not just because when horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you fuck me, man. It's too much to read. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their own-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should tell you... But I guess I should let... Oh, fuck, man. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Haha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with somebody. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulders over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are more... fucking bitch! Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I can't speak. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Holy shit, okay, I thought, for a second there I thought, okay, whatever, no, I'm not even gonna talk about that shit, whatever, forget it. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Fucking one finger! You idiot! Just one! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. One arm! That way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh shit, she's looking at me. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. Did it say a little bit, or did it say a bit? It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an fucking cock. That looks like a creeper on the wall there. Just saying. Even so, turning each page almost feels like it's an intimate exchange. Okay, interesting. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character, the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. A lot of weights? Man, she lifts a lot of weights with that blunt of hers. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. By reading! It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Mannerisms. I see. Oh god. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Edward, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait, I didn't mean it that in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, nah, that's just fucking cliche anime fucking bullshit. Okay, everyone! Just interrupts her. Just smack! Okay, everyone! Time to go home. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Wait, we didn't? Oh, okay, we didn't? Yeah, I mean, we didn't, obviously, but I thought it was just like a thing of, okay. Wait, so did it affect it already, or was this supposed to happen normally? Okay, I'm confused. No, I'm just gonna roll with it, you know. Why stopping? I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. I just read that. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. You feel good? Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. God damn it. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if I haven't been looking forward to this. I mean, I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this, dumbass. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only... or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I don't think I could do that. This guy is fucking superpowers or some shit like that. I don't think I could do that, jeez. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Hells yeah! My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Oh, well, I mean, no, it's not that embarrassing. I just write a poem and post it online, you know, like any fucking idiot can do. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sorry, and Monica. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Swish! And smack against my face, like psh! Sayori's in a... Sayori's is... Oh god, I don't know. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition note. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Reluctantly? Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, so... I want to see what the other girls say first, because I bet Yuri's gonna like it more, because she jumped up more than any of the other characters. So let's show it to Sayori first. I'm definitely most comfortable with sharing it with Sayori first. God damn it! She's my good friend after all. Yeah. This is a good poem, Edward. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why I'm impressed with. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the... No, what? Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot what happened. Fucking short-term memory loss right now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Edward. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Probably not. Wait, wait? What? What is your motive? Oh, just to hang out with cute girls? Was that the jest? Is this the main character's purpose all along? Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all? Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh shit, okay, it's gotten serious, okay. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Blunt and straight to the point. I like it. Sayori wrote this. Yeah, okay. Sayori! This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yes. I mean, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. No, you don't guess. You say yes! I fucking can't wait to read that shit! Who should I show my poem to next? Manga Girl. Sure, why not? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What?! That's a little blunt! Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh, fuck me, that's also like a cliche line. Holy shit, I like how the music changes. It's different. Because for Sawyer it was like different one, huh? And here it's kinda like... oh, whatever. This one's short, actually. Damn. I can't say she put a lot of effort into this one. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Dot. I like that one. Like a punch of reality in the face. I like that. And the music just changes. Oh, nice. I like the music. It's very nice. It's calming. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. What? No! I like it! What? Just be honest. I am! Why are you so why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to... oh, fuck. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Nice. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Hell yeah! You should put a dot at the end. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah. Who should I show my poem to next? Yeah, Yuri. No, I don't know, because there might be an event, and I don't... yeah, I'm just show it to Monica and then to Yuri, honest. Hi, Edward. Having a good time so far? Ah, yes. I mean, yeah, fuck. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Was it just me or did that sound really creepy? And I like how it cut off and now it's a new, like a new. So if you like, just make a screenshot of this and then, you know, I'm always listening. It's pretty creepy. Don't be afraid to. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Can we have a contest of who has the bigger boobs? You know, I'll be the judge, if you know what I mean. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Well, I mean, that's why I engaged in your conversation with you, so yeah. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Edward. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Edward. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. What? I don't even know what I wrote. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect it to go far for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Like, that's what she said. You know. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? No, I didn't know. It's not like there was like a miniature version of her popping on the side of my fucking screen when I clicked the word! Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. I'm not even gonna reread that. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to this. Ooh! Is she explaining us how to get with the other girls? Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yo, because when I chose boop or something like that, she jumped up. And then when I chose something deep, Yuri popped up. What was with Natsuki? Yuri likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it, okay? So like, it's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. You can take years of practice. It can take years of practice, I can. What the hell is wrong with me? It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit! It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. That sounded extremely sarcastic. No, oh, oh, good man. My characters, oh my god. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Holy shit, whoa, this one's okay. Hole in the Wall is called. It's called Hole in the Wall. It's called in mold and it folded pole. He stuck a pole up his fucking ass. No. Hole in the Wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless. Her writing. Is this really a writing? I don't know. It's a little tough to read. Already? No, that's not an excuse. Fucking. I'm just stupid. I just can't read. already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. The fuck? Who? I don't know what it means exactly. Okay, this one's shit. Holy fuck, that one's deep. Deep, but okay, no, I'm not. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Words and lines. Fucking worlds. Worlds and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put... I should have fucking read that correctly. I guess you could say that I had some kind of... I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been it's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. It's kind of... I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. What? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Okay. Another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Okay, that's a cool metaphor, yeah. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was weird, by the way. Monica's weird. That was weird. Fuck that. Who said I showed my poem to? I mean... I wonder who I should show it to. Yuri? Or maybe... Yuri! You know, no, maybe I'll go, I'll go with Yuri. The dot. Boom. Scrat. Put now, okay. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Lighten! Exceptional! What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Oh, was she just saying that because she likes me? Or because she likes the poem? Or, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting too deep in it. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, like me. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Okay. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Okay. I read that so wrong. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Holy fucking horseshit! Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Damn, she gets pretty serious. Damn. It might take you some time, but it all comes down to this. But it all comes down. Fucking. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Yeah, actually, every single one of them gave. I mean, yeah, Sayori didn't give me any like helpful feedback. No, yeah, whatever. Everyone did actually, yeah. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Oh, cause they're kind of the opposite, right? She likes creepy kind of things, or like shit like that, alright? And then Natsuki likes cute things, right? So yeah, I can see the biastism, or whatever it's called. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. Dreamily? Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. I don't know. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, I can't read this one. Like, if I make mistakes... Okay, no, yeah, you can read it, Jason. Ghost under the light, yeah. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air out of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, I'm not gonna get into deep to this. I'm retarded. I'm oblivious to this kind of shit. I'm not even gonna try. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. No, I could read it actually better than Monica. No, handwriting is not a problem. I've seen bad handwriting, trust me. I was nowhere near it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long time. It took you a long time. What the fuck? How do you know that? No, wait, no, it took. This is scripted, I bet. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. The fuck? I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Edward. Well, I guessed that. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Ah, so it's like see-through, like she doesn't exist, forgotten, living in the past but breathing air. Oh shit! Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Yeah, because of the light flickering, and it's well, I mean, I'm retarded, you know, obviously. And soon to be left with nothing. Yeah, Holy shit. That's a lot more so... Sure. That's a lot more solemn, putting it in that way. That's a lot more solemn, putting it in... I hadn't even thought of that. I kinda did. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Edward. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. No, they weren't. Not too much. I mean, Natsuki was a little bit, and then Yuri also told. I mean, actually, it was nobody did. If they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. Yeah, I guess. So. But I mean, maybe they were being genuine, you know. I mean, every poem is nice when it comes from the heart. That's what I believe in. This is a literature club, after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Sayori and Monica talk a lot, jeez. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh fuck, they didn't already? We're gonna see a scene. They look all both so pissed off. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Oh no! Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Yeah, you can kind of. Yeah. You can see. Oh fuck's sake! Put your differences aside, and you have to hug it out. You know. Peace, dude. What's with this language? She's whispering this? What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, come on, these guys don't like each other. I swear to God. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Yeah. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Yeah, I was trying to say something nice. Yeah. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Edward did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Edward liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're... the music. Maybe you're just jealous that Edward appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Edward started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Edward! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Edward. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most it's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also waste. You understand that, right, Edward? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. You should know by now. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Ah, shit. So of course that's going to be... I don't want to choose between them, so thank God there's a third option. Sayori! Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Edward? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Oh, she's crying. She's tearing up. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing. Because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Man, I like Natsuki. I like Sayori. She's my bae. She's my bae. Wow, they're shocked, yeah. She saved the situation. Thank God I got her for help. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Yep. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. What an excuse. Huh. But I like some tea. Maybe you can get me one too, maybe? Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. Okay. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. Definitely. Fucking hell. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk with her a little more. But you don't give me the option, Daryl! Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Wait, the poem affected at the beginning, because I had a scene where it was showing us reading something with Yuri. So it affected it before we showed the poems, which is weird though. Okay, I guess? Huh. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Edward, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Ah, shit. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination! Edward, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go! Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Holy shit, I read that fluently. Huh! I'm actually impressed with myself. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Did I read that correctly? Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Mitsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Yeah. You know, Edward, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Yep. I'm in a class full of cute girls! Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, shit. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. I mean, I'm your internal monologue, technically speaking, so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, Monica's not here, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. We'll leave this for next episode. So, Natsuki likes cute things, so... color. Heartbeat. But, we'll have to leave that. We'll have to find out in the next video. So, thank you ladies and gentlemen for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next one.